What if the loose change sitting in your pocket could be worth thousands or even hundreds of thousands of dollars? In today's video, we're counting down the top 5 most valuable US coins that have shocked collectors with their incredible auction prices. Make sure to watch until the end, because the number 4 coin on this list could be the most surprising and valuable of them all. Let's get started. First coin, the 1971D Jefferson nickel, is one of those coins that many people overlook in everyday pocket change, but certain rare examples have surprised collectors with astonishing values. While millions of these 5-cent coins were produced at the Denver Mint, a small number stand out because of exceptional preservation, unusual striking characteristics, and collector demand. Today, we are looking at a circulated 1971D Jefferson nickel that shows scratches, wear, and signs of everyday use, yet still falls into a very fine condition category. Under the right circumstances, a rare example with special attributes has been reported to reach values approaching $390,000 in the auction market, making this humble nickel a fascinating coin for collectors everywhere. The Jefferson nickel series has been a staple of American coinage since 1938. Featuring Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and his famous home, Monticello, on the reverse, the design has remained one of the most recognizable in United States coin history. The 1971D issue was struck at the Denver Mint, and the small D mint mark can be found to the right of Jefferson's portrait. Most examples entered circulation immediately and spent decades changing hands in stores, banks, and businesses across the country. When examining a circulated 1971D Jefferson nickel, collectors first look at the amount of wear on Jefferson's hair, cheek, and jawline. On the reverse, attention is focused on the steps leading up to Monticello. Coins that retain strong detail despite circulation are generally more desirable than heavily worn examples. A very fine specimen still displays clear design elements, although light to moderate wear is visible across the highest points of the coin. Scratches are common on circulated nickels because these coins spend years rubbing against other coins and objects. Small surface marks do not automatically eliminate collector interest. In fact, many valuable coins have minor imperfections. What matters most is the overall eye appeal, rarity, and any unique characteristics that separate the coin from ordinary examples. Collectors carefully inspect the surfaces for unusual die varieties, striking errors, or other features that could increase value dramatically. One factor that can make a 1971D Jefferson nickel especially valuable is the quality of the strike. Some coins were struck with sharper details than others. Strongly struck examples show more definition in Jefferson's hair and clearer architectural details on Monticello. These characteristics attract advanced collectors who seek the finest examples available. Even among circulated coins, stronger details can command significant premiums. Another reason a coin may achieve extraordinary auction results is rarity within a specialized collecting category. Certain nickels exhibit unusual die conditions, striking anomalies, or highly desirable attributes recognized by grading experts. Once a coin receives professional certification and is identified as an exceptional example, competition among collectors can drive prices far beyond what most people would expect from a 5-cent coin. The story becomes even more exciting when collectors realize that valuable coins can still be discovered in old collections, inherited coin jars, and forgotten coin albums. Many people never examine their nickels closely because they assume modern coins cannot be worth substantial money. However, experienced numismatists know that hidden treasures occasionally appear in the most unexpected places. This possibility continues to inspire coin hunters around the world. For a circulated 1971D Jefferson nickel in very fine condition, value is normally modest. However, when a coin possesses extraordinary rarity, exceptional preservation relative to its category, or a significant collectible characteristic, auction prices can rise dramatically. Reports of rare examples approaching $390,000 have captured the attention of collectors and motivated many people to inspect their own coins more carefully. Proper handling is important when evaluating any potentially valuable nickel. Collectors recommend holding the coin by its edges and avoiding unnecessary cleaning. Cleaning can damage the original surfaces and often reduces collector value. Even if a coin appears dull or dirty, preserving its natural condition is usually the best choice. Professional grading services prefer coins that remain untouched and retain their authentic appearance. As interest in rare United States coins continues to grow, the 1971D Jefferson nickel remains a fascinating reminder that valuable collectibles can sometimes hide in plain sight. A coin that once purchased a small item decades ago may now attract serious attention from collectors seeking elusive and remarkable pieces. Whether found in pocket change, an old family collection, or a forgotten drawer, the discovery of a rare Jefferson nickel can be an exciting moment for any collector. The next time you come across a 1971D Jefferson nickel with a Denver mint mark, take a closer look. What appears to be an ordinary 5-cent coin could hold a story, a rarity, and potentially a value that reaches far beyond its original face value. Next coin. The 1964 Jefferson nickel is one of the most recognized 5-cent coins in American history. At first glance, it may appear to be just another ordinary coin that passed through countless hands over the decades, but certain rare examples have attracted enormous attention from collectors. Today, we are taking a close look at a 1964 Jefferson nickel with no mint mark, a circulated appearance, visible scratches, and fine condition details. While most examples are worth only a small premium over face value, a rare and highly desirable specimen with exceptional characteristics has been associated with auction values reaching as high as $390,000, making it one of the most fascinating modern-era nickels for collectors to study. The year 1964 was significant for United States coinage. During this period, the nation experienced a coin shortage, leading the United States Mint to produce massive quantities of coins to meet public demand. The Jefferson nickel was struck in huge numbers, and millions entered circulation almost immediately. Coins without a mint mark were produced at the Philadelphia Mint, which traditionally did not place a mint mark on nickels during that era. Because so many were minted, most people assume every 1964 Jefferson nickel is common. However, collectors know that certain examples can be dramatically different from the ordinary pieces found in circulation. A circulated 1964 Jefferson nickel often shows evidence of everyday use. The high points of Jefferson's portrait may display wear, especially around the hair, cheek, and jawline. On the reverse, details of Monticello can become softer after years of handling. Scratches and contact marks are also common because nickels spend decades moving through cash registers, pockets, jars, and coin collections. Even with these signs of use, a coin graded in fine condition can still retain enough detail to attract interest from collectors who appreciate vintage American coinage. One of the most important factors influencing value is the quality of the strike. Not all 1964 Jefferson nickels were struck equally. Some received stronger impressions from the dies, resulting in sharper details throughout the design. Collectors often examine Jefferson's hair and the architectural features of Monticello to determine how well a coin was struck. Strong details can make a coin more appealing and increase its desirability in the marketplace. Another factor that can create extraordinary value is the presence of a rare variety or unusual minting characteristic. Throughout coin collecting history, certain nickels have become famous because of doubled dies, die cracks, repunched elements, or other unusual production features. These rare varieties can transform an otherwise common coin into a highly sought-after collectible. When professional grading services authenticate and certify such pieces, competition among collectors can push prices to astonishing levels. The condition of a coin also plays a major role in determining value. Although this example is described as circulated with scratches and fine condition details, collectors understand that rarity can sometimes outweigh condition. A scarce variety in average condition may still command a substantial premium if demand is strong, and only a limited number of examples are known. This balance between rarity and preservation is one of the reasons coin collecting remains such an exciting hobby. Stories of valuable Jefferson nickels continue to inspire collectors around the world. Many people search through old piggy banks, inherited collections, estate holdings, and rolls of coins from local banks, hoping to discover a hidden treasure. The possibility of finding a rare coin worth thousands or even hundreds of thousands of dollars adds excitement to every search. Although the odds are small, remarkable discoveries have occurred throughout numismatic history, proving that valuable coins can sometimes be found in unexpected places. When evaluating a 1964 Jefferson nickel, experts recommend using proper lighting and magnification. Small details that appear insignificant at first glance can reveal important clues about rarity and authenticity. Collectors often compare their coins with known varieties and consult professional grading services when they believe they may have discovered something unusual. Accurate identification is essential because subtle differences can have a major impact on value. Proper coin care is equally important. Cleaning a coin may seem like a good idea, but experienced collectors strongly advise against it. Cleaning can damage the original surface and reduce collector interest. A coin with natural wear and untouched surfaces is generally preferred over one that has been polished or altered. Preserving the coin in its original state helps maintain its long-term collectible potential. The fascination surrounding the 1964 Jefferson nickel continues to grow because it represents the possibility that an everyday coin can become an extraordinary collectible. While millions were produced and circulated across the United States, a select group of exceptional examples has captured the attention of serious collectors and auction participants. Reports of rare specimens approaching values near $390,000 have encouraged countless people to inspect their old nickels more carefully. Next coin, the 1977 Jefferson nickel, is a coin that many Americans have seen at one time or another, yet very few people realize that certain examples can attract extraordinary attention in the coin collecting world. This 5-cent coin, struck for circulation and used in everyday commerce, may appear ordinary at first glance. However, rare and highly desirable examples have become the focus of serious collectors and auction participants. Today, we are examining a 1977 Jefferson nickel with no mint mark, showing signs of circulation, light scratches, and very fine condition details. While most examples remain common, rare specimens with unique characteristics have been associated with auction values approaching $390,000, making them among the most talked about modern nickels. The Jefferson nickel series has been a cornerstone of American coinage since 1938, The obverse features a portrait of Thomas Jefferson, the third President of the United States, while the reverse displays Monticello, his historic Virginia home. The 1977 issue, without a mint mark, was produced at the Philadelphia Mint. During that era, Philadelphia nickels generally did not carry a mint mark, making the absence of a mint mark completely normal for this coin. Millions were struck and distributed throughout the country, where they entered circulation and became part of everyday transactions. A circulated 1977 Jefferson nickel typically displays evidence of years of use. Wear is often visible on Jefferson's hair, cheek, and jawline, while the reverse design may show reduced detail on Monticello and its surrounding features. Small scratches, contact marks, and surface abrasions are common because these coins spent decades moving through cash registers, coin jars, and pockets. Even so, a coin graded in very fine condition can still retain a surprising amount of detail, making it attractive to collectors who appreciate well-preserved, circulated examples. One of the most important factors in determining value is the quality of the strike. Some 1977 Jefferson nickels were struck with exceptional sharpness, revealing stronger details throughout the design. Collectors often pay close attention to Jefferson's hair and the architectural details of Monticello. Coins that exhibit unusually strong strikes are often more desirable because they showcase the original design with greater clarity. Even among circulated examples, superior striking quality can make a coin stand out from the crowd. Another factor that can dramatically increase value is the existence of a rare variety or minting anomaly. Throughout the history of American coinage, unusual die varieties have captured the attention of collectors. These may include double dies, die cracks, off-center strikes, or other production irregularities. While most 1977 nickels are ordinary circulation coins, a rare variety authenticated by professional experts can become highly sought after. Once collectors recognize a scarce and desirable variety, competition can drive auction prices to remarkable levels. Professional grading also plays a significant role in establishing a coin's market value. Grading services carefully evaluate a coin's condition, originality, and overall appearance. A certified coin provides confidence to buyers because its authenticity and grade have been independently verified. In cases involving rare varieties or exceptional examples, certification can make a substantial difference in auction performance. Collectors often seek professionally graded coins because they offer greater security when making significant purchases. Stories of valuable Jefferson nickels continue to inspire collectors around the world. Many enthusiasts search through inherited collections, old coin albums, estate sales, and bankrolls, hoping to discover a hidden treasure. The possibility that an overlooked nickel could be worth a substantial amount of money keeps the hobby exciting. Although finding a rare example is not common, history has shown that remarkable discoveries can happen when least expected. When examining a 1977 Jefferson nickel, experts recommend using magnification and proper lighting. Small details that are difficult to see with the naked eye may reveal important information about the coin's rarity and condition. Collectors often compare their coins with documented varieties and seek professional opinions when they believe they have found something unusual. Careful inspection is an essential step in determining whether a coin has special collectible value. Proper storage and handling are equally important. Collectors generally avoid cleaning coins because cleaning can alter the original surfaces and reduce value. Even a circulated coin with scratches and wear is often more desirable when it retains its natural appearance. Holding the coin by its edges and storing it in a protective holder can help preserve its condition for future evaluation and enjoyment. The fascination surrounding the 1977 Jefferson nickel comes from the idea that a seemingly ordinary coin can sometimes become an extraordinary collectible. Millions were produced and circulated across the United States, yet only a small number attract serious attention from advanced collectors. Reports of rare examples approaching values near $390,000 have encouraged people everywhere to inspect their old nickels more carefully. Next coin, the 1991 Jefferson nickel, is a coin that millions of Americans have handled without giving it a second thought. As a standard 5-cent piece used in daily transactions, it was designed for circulation and produced in large numbers. Yet the world of coin collecting has shown time and again that even ordinary-looking coins can become extraordinary treasures under the right circumstances. A 1991 Jefferson nickel with no mint mark, circulated surfaces, visible scratches, and fine condition details may seem common, but certain rare examples have captured the attention of collectors and generated excitement throughout the numismatic community. Reports of exceptionally desirable specimens reaching auction values near $390,000 have inspired collectors everywhere to take a closer look at their pocket change. The Jefferson nickel series began in 1938 and remains one of the longest-running coin designs in United States history. The obverse features Thomas Jefferson, while the reverse showcases Monticello, the historic home associated with the former president. In 1991 nickels without a mint mark were produced at the Philadelphia Mint. Because the Philadelphia facility traditionally omitted mint marks on nickels during that period, the absence of a mint mark is completely normal. Millions of these coins entered circulation and quickly became part of everyday commerce across the country. A circulated 1991 Jefferson nickel often displays signs of long-term use. The highest points of Jefferson's portrait may show wear, especially around the hair, cheek, and jawline. On the reverse, details of Monticello can become softer after years of handling. Fine scratches, contact marks, and surface abrasions are commonly found because nickels spend decades moving through cash registers, vending machines, pockets, and coin jars. Even with these imperfections, a coin in fine condition can still possess enough detail to attract collectors who appreciate historic American coinage. One of the most important elements affecting value is the quality of the strike. Although millions of 1991 Jefferson nickels were produced, not every coin was struck with the same level of detail. Some examples display sharper features and stronger design elements. Collectors often examine Jefferson's hair, facial features, and the architectural details of Monticello to determine strike quality. Coins that exhibit unusually strong details can stand out from ordinary examples and become more desirable within the collecting community. Another reason a 1991 Jefferson nickel might command extraordinary attention is the presence of a rare variety or minting anomaly. Throughout the history of American coinage, certain coins have gained significant value because of doubled dies, die cracks, off-center strikes, or other unusual production characteristics. These special varieties are often discovered years after the coins enter circulation. Once authenticated and recognized by experts, they can become highly sought-after collectibles. The combination of rarity and collector demand can sometimes create remarkable auction results. Professional grading plays a major role in determining a coin's market appeal. Grading services carefully examine authenticity, preservation, and overall eye appeal. A professionally certified coin gives collectors confidence because its condition and characteristics have been independently evaluated. For rare varieties or exceptional examples, certification can significantly increase buyer interest. Serious collectors frequently seek certified coins because they provide assurance regarding quality and authenticity. The excitement surrounding valuable Jefferson nickels has encouraged many people to search through old collections and forgotten coin containers. Families often discover jars of coins that have remained untouched for years, while collectors continue to examine inherited albums and estate holdings. Every coin tells a story, and occasionally a rare example emerges from an unexpected place. The possibility of finding a valuable nickel continues to inspire both beginners and experienced collectors alike. Careful examination is essential when evaluating a 1991 Jefferson nickel. Collectors often use magnifying glasses or microscopes to inspect fine details that cannot be seen easily with the naked eye. Tiny differences in design, lettering, or strike quality can sometimes reveal important clues about rarity. Comparing a coin with known varieties and consulting trusted references can help determine whether it possesses unusual characteristics worth further investigation. Proper handling and storage are equally important. Experienced collectors generally avoid cleaning coins because cleaning can alter the original surfaces and reduce collectible value. Even a circulated coin with scratches and visible wear is often more desirable when it retains its natural appearance. Holding the coin by its edges and storing it in a protective holder helps preserve its condition and protects it from additional damage over time. The fascination with the 1991 Jefferson nickel comes from the possibility that an ordinary 5-cent coin could become something far more significant. While the vast majority remain common circulation pieces, a small number have attracted serious attention because of unique characteristics and collector demand. Stories of rare specimens approaching values near $390,000 continue to capture the imagination of coin enthusiasts around the world. Next coin, the 1987D Jefferson nickel, is a fascinating coin that often goes unnoticed in everyday pocket change. Most people see it as nothing more than a common 5-cent piece, but experienced collectors know that certain examples can attract significant attention in the numismatic world. Produced at the Denver Mint and identified by the small D mint mark, the 1987D Jefferson nickel circulated widely throughout the United States. While millions were minted and distributed for daily use, rare and exceptional examples have become highly desirable among collectors. Some extraordinary specimens have even been associated with auction values approaching $390,000, making this coin one of the most interesting modern nickels to examine. The Jefferson nickel series has been a part of American coinage since 1938, designed to honor Thomas Jefferson, the third president of the United States. The coin features his portrait on the obverse and his famous Virginia home, Monticello, on the reverse. By 1987, the design was already familiar to generations of Americans. The Denver Mint produced a substantial number of nickels that year, ensuring that the coin would become a regular part of commerce across the nation. Because of the large mintage, many people assume that every 1987D Jefferson nickel is common. However, collectors understand that rarity is often determined by much more than production numbers alone. A circulated 1987D Jefferson nickel typically shows evidence of years of handling and use. Fine scratches, contact marks, and worn details are common on coins that spent decades moving through cash registers, vending machines, and pockets. In a fine condition example, the major design features remain visible, although noticeable wear can be seen on Jefferson's hair, cheek, and jawline. On the reverse, Monticello retains its overall structure, but some finer details may appear softened due to circulation. These characteristics help collectors determine the coin's condition and overall appeal. One of the most important aspects of any collectible coin is strike quality. Not every coin is struck with the same precision, even when produced at the same mint during the same year. Some 1987D Jefferson nickels display exceptionally strong details with sharper lines and more complete design features. Collectors often inspect Jefferson's portrait and the architectural elements of Monticello to evaluate how clearly the design was impressed. Strongly struck coins are often more desirable because they showcase the artwork with greater clarity and visual appeal. Another factor that can elevate a coin's value is the existence of a rare variety or minting anomaly. Throughout American coin history, collectors have discovered double dies, die cracks, off-center strikes, and other unusual characteristics that distinguish certain coins from ordinary examples. These minting irregularities often become highly sought after once identified and authenticated. In some cases, a rare variety can transform a common circulation coin into a major collectible, attracting intense competition among buyers and significantly increasing market value. Professional grading services play an important role in the coin collecting industry. When a potentially valuable coin is submitted for evaluation, experts carefully examine its authenticity, condition, and special characteristics. Certified coins often receive greater attention in the marketplace because collectors have confidence in the independent assessment. A professionally graded 1987D Jefferson nickel with rare attributes may generate strong interest at auction, especially if only a limited number of comparable examples are known to exist. The possibility of discovering a valuable coin continues to inspire collectors of all experience levels. Many people search through old coin jars, inherited collections, estate sales, and bankrolls, hoping to uncover a hidden treasure. Although the majority of 1987D Jefferson nickels remain ordinary circulation pieces, the excitement of finding an unusual specimen keeps the hobby engaging and rewarding. Stories of remarkable discoveries remind collectors that valuable coins can sometimes be found in unexpected places. Careful examination is essential when evaluating any coin. Magnification and proper lighting can reveal details that are difficult to detect with the naked eye. Small differences in lettering, strike quality, or surface appearance may indicate a rare variety or unusual production feature. Collectors often compare their coins with documented examples and seek professional opinions when they believe they have found something special. Knowledge and patience are key tools in the search for valuable coins. Proper preservation is equally important. Experienced collectors generally avoid cleaning coins because cleaning can alter original surfaces and reduce collectible value. Even a circulated coin with scratches and visible wear is often more desirable when it remains in its natural state. Storing the coin in a protective holder and handling it carefully by the edges can help preserve its condition for future study and enjoyment. The enduring appeal of the 1987D Jefferson nickel comes from the possibility that an ordinary 5-cent coin could hold extraordinary value. While millions were produced and circulated across the United States, a small number of exceptional examples have captured the attention of serious collectors. Reports of rare specimens approaching values near $390,000 continue to generate excitement throughout the coin collecting community.